Hello, welcome to Two Old Ladies That Bet and Stuff, where we make sports betting fun and easy. Our goal is to give you our sports betting strategy, which is little investment, $10, $20 per game, no unit plays or parlays. We just try to beat Vegas every day. Doing that 2 out of 3 will get us a $6,500 profit a year if we try to add like $18 a day.
Yep.
This is our YouTube channel. Welcome. Please like and subscribe and tell your friends. Click the bell to get all of the latest notifications.
Exactly. And you can get our premium picks by going to our website at www.twooldladiesthatbet.com. And you can pick on the premium package that works best for you. And with that, you get a
sweepstakes. We love winning. Omaha Steaks.
I'm like, why am I like mumble jimboing it? Blah, 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 blah.
Because usually we do this earlier in the day.
So that could be
maybe your brain's a little frazzled so far.
Yeah. Or maybe it's because there's like a cat scratching at the door.
You should be used to that because every time I come over here, somebody's trying to get on your lap. Not me.
Right. But with that subscription, you do get that entry to win Omaha Steaks. You get leans on every game. And if we lose, you get free plays.
Yes.
If you buy a week and we lose, you get a free week.
But that doesn't happen.
Hopefully, not very often. Knock on wood. But we did win both of our picks yesterday. Nice. So pretty happy about that. And then I always think it's fun to kind of have something to do on that night game. With the Dodgers, you have a game plan.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just kind of how I feel about it. It's kind of like taking the overs on a Sunday night game. That's like, the, Steelers Ravens, where no one knows who's going to cover the spread. Yeah, exactly.
Just to have a little interest when we're watching. That's how I feel like. It's just so much more entertaining if you've got a little something.
I know, but we usually just don't bet just to bet. So
yeah,
that's like, sports betting is a game where you do have to be disciplined.
Yes.
So you can't be like, oh, I won 2 games, so now I'm going to bet, all of my winnings that I got yesterday on today. And then,
or my real favorite is that if you're down and you're like, I'm just gonna like double and get my money back,
and then you're doubly down.
That's how I like to play cards. It's a great strategy.
Yeah, so you play the progression strategy. You're like, I'm betting $40 this time, then I'm betting $80, and then the dealer gets on a.
But what I have decided about my betting strategy at the casino is that. Because I like to do like, okay, I'm going to leave in a half hour. So I'm going to like just kind of even this out. And I'm like, I should just do that for 30 minutes and then I go home a winner. Instead of like,
what do you think we've been trying to tell you all along?
But that's so fun. And I like to get my free drinks too.
That is true. See, that's how they get you. Free drinks where you make no money.
Well, but that's the thing. If I could have some free drinks and then go home with the same money I came with, I'm like, that's a great night.
Or the same amount of money you would have spent on having those free drinks.
Yeah, exactly. If I could come out, like leave even with what I walked into the casino with, and I'm leaving with a nice little buzz. I don't condone drinking anybody. I'm like, it's a good day.
All right. Everyone ready? Here we go. We're ready. Taking the Astros, money line, -150 versus the Royals. Not the Chiefs, the Royals. It's Jake Ordozzi. He's 5-6 on the year, 4.51 ERA, 60 Ks versus Hernandez, 3-1 on the year, 4.11 ERA, 51 Ks. Here, Astros pretty much on paper kick their butt. So hopefully they do that in real life. That's all I gotta say. All right, next, Marlins, +1.5. -115 on that versus the Braves. We've been having a lot of action on Marlins Braves as of late, or the Braves just in general. But today, no Braves. It's Garrett. He's 1-1. 4.65 ERA, 30 Ks versus Toussaint. He's 1-2, 4.28, 28 Ks. Marlins here have the 11th best ERA and the 11th best WHIP. A couple weeks ago, that was a lot less. I think they were sitting about 4th. So they need to get back on their game in their bullpen here. Braves do have more home runs, so it's easy. If you limit home runs, you tend to win games. It's the same like if you have more rebounds and less turnovers in basketball, you tend to win games. So,
but we also have an Uncle Marlin. So Uncle Marlin, give us a little.
Yes. So since we have an Uncle Marlin and we're picking the Marlins, it's like
clearly a win.
Surely, a sure thing.
Yes.
Even though there is no sure things. All right. And then lastly, we're taking the Mets +1.5 at -110. Now, as we've discussed many times here, as of this week, the computer algorithm does have the Mets winning this game outright versus the Giants. So if you would like to, do a $15 wager on the Mets +1.5, and maybe something like a $5 wager on the Mets money line at the plus 182. That's reasonable. Or if you just say, I don't want to do the 110, I'm only going to do the 182.
Yep,
That's okay too.
your choice.
It's your choice. But my job here is to give you the most information that you can have to beat Vegas. So my play on this would to give you the option of winning outright or losing just by 1 and taking the Mets at the plus 1.5, even though you're going to get more bang for your buck with that plus money line.
Yep.
But this is Rich Hill. He's 6-4 on the year, 4.05, 103 Ks versus Gosman, 11-5 on the year, 2.25 ERA, and 1.62. So pitching wise, they're pretty similar here in this game, but you do have the Giants that have, the better stat line here, and they have the second best bullpen and the first best whip. So this is one where the Mets, even though they don't tend to score a lot of runs, need to go ahead and manufacture about 3 runs in this one. You go ahead and manufacture 3 runs, and Rich Hill can hold off, their batters till 7th, 8th inning. Then we could probably pick up a win in this one. Otherwise, if the Giants get out to a big lead, Mets aren't really good from coming from behind.
Well, that's not going to happen. We're not going to worry about that today.
Yeah, see, to me on paper, this is one that I'm like, if my heart was in it, I'd be taking the Giants. But that's not how this is.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, I always do what the computer is telling me because it takes a look at everything, all of the details. And so even though it spits out and takes our heart out of all the plays. So we're taking the Astros money line minus 150, Marlins plus 1.5, and the Mets plus 1.5. Have a good day, everyone.
Have a good evening. Go
See
win some
you
money.
later. Have a good day. Bye-bye now.